Today we're going to talk about what or who is a writer. We're going to define the word writer, and not rider like someone who rides a bus, but a writer, someone who writes a story. We already talked about that writers write for different reasons, to persuade, to inform, or to entertain. But let's talk about what a writer is. Okay, so what writers do? They use a pencil or maybe a computer, correct? They draw pictures, they might take pictures, they use paper, they use their eyes and their ears, they tell stories, they inform us. So a writer simply takes their words and puts them down either on a computer or a piece of paper, and they're sharing with us their ideas. Where do I find writers? Well, where do you think you could find a writer? A writer can be anyone, anywhere. So a writer can be somebody who works for a magazine or a publishing company, or you might just see a writer when you go to the store or at a restaurant or getting their car fixed. Writers are all around you. You are a writer. Your mother and father are writers. Everyone is a writer. And that's our last question. What do writers do? Where do I find them? And who is a writer? Every single person is a writer. As long as you know how to draw or write, you're a writer. Even if you have a little brother or sister and they just tell you a story, they're also a writer because they're telling you a story. Writers are all around you. Your assignment for today is to talk about what writers do, where you can find writers, and who is a writer. You can make a chart like this, and you can either write down or you can illustrate what writers do, where you might find them, and who is a writer. That is your assignment for writing workshop today.